Ciao, empaths. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited to have you here. So I thought, you've read a lot of my writing and you have kind of gotten a introspect into my life. And now I was like, I need to get on screen and I need them to see me, the person behind the writing. So I am Rebecca Fabic. I started the blog, The Blue Empath, at theblueempath.com. And today I just want to talk with you, answer some questions that I've been getting of why did I start the Blue Empath and what does it mean? And why do you do this? Why do you put all your story out there? And, just kind of my calling and my journey and everything like that. So first I'm going to talk about why did I start the Blue Empath? Okay, for the last year or two, I feel like I've had this calling to kind of put my writing out there, or because I've been doing so much writing for healing and learning and letting go and releasing. I've been doing a lot of that kind of writing and stuff. And I felt the need that I need to put my writing out there, put my story out there. Like I felt like I just had this calling inside my heart that said, release this stuff. Someone out there can relate to you. Someone needs to hear this. And finally, about 3 or 4 months ago, I was sitting in my job. I was working for a boutique fashion magazine here in Milan. And finally, I was just at my wit's end. I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't write about another, excuse me, fashion collection. I just can't write about another collection. I just don't care enough. I don't have the passion for it. And it just hit me at that moment that, oh my gosh, I need to start a blog. I need to release my writing. I need to release my story. It just came on so strong and I felt this urge and I was like, okay. So I inserted myself. I signed up for Marie Forleo, for any of y'all who know Marie Forleo's program called B School, which is an entrepreneurial few-month course, which helps you launch a website, a blog, whatever business you're wanting. And I joined that to really get this blog going and get my website functional. And that's what I did. And now I'm here, and now I have 35 subscribers of people wanting to read my writing and hear about my story. So I'm so excited to have you here if you're one of my subscribers. If not, come join me. It's all kinds of fun. you know, what do we get? We get weekly quotes, and you get some little extra tidbits into my life. But someone asked me, why did I start the Blue Empath? Why would I do that? And I started the Blue Empath because I really also wanted to get out there the meaning of what is an empath. Maybe some people know it, some people don't. I'm guessing maybe a lot of y'all didn't know what an empath was, but it's someone who is extra sensitive or extra intuitive, and they can just feel others' emotions like their own. You might know if you felt that before. And being an empath myself, being extra sensitive all my life, but also through my life shoving that down, acting like I'm not an empath, shoving down my sensitivity, numbing my pain with alcohol. I wanted to bring all of this, the different ways empaths numb our gifts, but also the way to help open them back up. So that's kind of why I created the Blue Empath. And what the Blue Empath means is the color blue is so soothing, and it's loyal and it's strong and it represents wisdom. And empath is because that's what I'm here is. I'm here to connect with other empaths and to help other empaths understand that, oh, I'm not just like, I don't just cry a lot, or I'm just not just extra sensitive. No, I'm an empath. I have gifts, and I have gifts for the world. So that's why I created the Blue Empath, and kind of a little meaning behind the name, the Blue Empath. I get a lot of questions about it. But I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all and show me, Rebecca Fabic, in person, in my little small Italian apartment of about 150 square feet, studio apartment. And you might hear glass clinking out there. There are 2 restaurants below me, and they throw out like all their glass bottles and stuff. So if you hear that, no big deal. And then also, I wanted to talk about the 8 Steps Guide to Forgiveness that I released last week. If you are a subscriber, you have received it in your email. And if you have not received it yet, then you go subscribe to my blog. Go to the blueempath.com and type in your first name and email, and you will get the welcome email with all the information in the PDF. But I really wanted to talk about that, and I hope you've had time to take a look through it. And really, I was going to talk about the first two steps. The first step is recognition. And recognizing, the first part to healing and wanting to forgive and the first step to forgiving and taking back control of your life is recognition. Recognizing that there is a problem here, or there is something wrong, or I'm not feeling my 100% best. Recognizing that, oh shit, I think I have something I need to work on, or something is off, and recognizing that, oh, this relationship isn't where I would like it to be, or this resentment and anger really has worn on me. And that's really, recognition is where my healing path began. When I started to realize that my resentment and my anger for my dad or for both my parents was taking over my life. I realized at one point, it really came through my physical health first. I really noticed my physical health deteriorating. I noticed that I was having a lot of acid reflux. I was having stomach problems. I had to have a colonoscopy. I had to have an endoscopy, and they kept telling me nothing was wrong. And I was just having all these problems. I didn't feel good. I was fatigued. I just felt like I wasn't operating at my 100% best. And yes, it was due to some, I had to change my diet a little bit, cut down on my meat portions and that kind of stuff. But really, what helped me was to realize, wow, okay, this anger and this resentment that I'm holding on to is hurting me right now. And that's when I made the decision, and I recognized that I have to choose another way. And then the next step is being willing to heal. Confirming your willingness to God and to the universe that I am ready to heal. I'm ready for a different way of life. And that came to me when I was so over on my physical symptoms. I was over the impact it had on my other relationships. I felt like my relationship with my boyfriend Kyle was kind of going rocky, or I felt like I wasn't able to be as present in myself with anyone, really. And it really bugged me. And that's when I knew, that's when I had the recognition. And then I had this willingness of, okay, I want to change. I want to help this. I need to move on because it's hurting me. And if you're there, I'm with you, and it's okay. Okay? Get the 8 steps guide to forgiveness to take back control of your life now. Okay, this will help. This is literally the steps that I worked through, and I give you activities that I did, journal prompts that I did to help me move along this path. And it's okay. It's okay if you get stuck at one spot for quite a few months. Okay, honestly, the last step, I was stuck on the last step, or maybe step number 7, for about a year. So it's okay. It's okay. Just open it up, read through it. I'd love to hear what you think about it. Please let me know. And yeah, I was just trying to give you a glimpse into the Rebecca Favick in person. And what I look like, what I sound like. This is all natural hair. This hasn't been brushed. But thank you for being here today, and thank you for being part of the Blue Empath, for listening to my story, and I hope it's had a good effect on you, or maybe opened your eyes, or helped you maybe see you have something to heal. And connect with me. Send me an email. If you know me, send me a text. If you send me a DM on Instagram, I love hearing back from y'all. Seriously, it makes my day. When I hear people give me feedback like, oh my God, I'm going through the same thing, and then they ask me questions, and that's what we're here for. We're all here to connect, and that's why I created the blog. We're here to connect, and we're not here to all act perfect, okay? No one's perfect. No one has a perfect life. No one has all the perfect relationships. No, let's cut this shit out. And let's bring the realness in, okay? That's what I want to do. I want to bring the realness in. So let's get real. And I'm so excited to have you here. I'm so happy you are reading the Blue Empath and watching this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Wednesday, empaths. I love you, sending you so much love and light. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm feeling so grateful for you. Okay? Ciao, ciao.